Congratulations, you made it to the gym. Oh no, there's somebody on that piece of equipment that you wanted to use. What do? Do you go jump on a cardio machine and just scrap the workout? Do you walk out and leave? I hope not. Remember, working out is hard and your mind is always looking for an excuse to avoid pain. Now that you know that, let's do a quick, easy, efficient workout that you can do at home to avoid any excuses. My name is Earl, and today here at E3 Strength, we're showing you how to do a brand new bodyweight at-home workout that's gonna get you results. Like any workout here, we're gonna start with a warm-up. Our warm-up is a Cossack squat with an overhead reach. Cossacks are great because they open up your hips and stretch your hamstrings at the same time. To do it, get an extra wide stance, rotate one toe to the ceiling. Once you have that, drop as low as you can. Now that you have that, you're then gonna reach with the opposite hand back toward that toe. You're really gonna feel that stretch on the inner thigh and the hamstring intensify. This also helps to mobilize your shoulders and stretch your lats. You're gonna do this for 5 per side, so make sure to switch and alternate every time. Now that you're nice and warmed up, we're gonna jump into your first pair of exercises, which you're gonna do for 3 sets. It's gonna be a low squat jab and a forward pulsing lunge. Your low squat jab, just like it sounds, you're gonna get to a low squat and jab. So here's my low squat. I'm gonna get in my fighting stance with my hands and then now every time I move, my body shifts, my core tightens. So not only are my legs doing isometric contractions, they're doing dynamic, and so is my core, all while my shoulders and arms are working, and this is gonna get me out of breath. Then I'm gonna jump into a forward pulsing lunge. So when you get to the bottom of your lunge, you're gonna come up slightly, down, and then all the way back up. Now in real time, here's what it should look like. Now, you'll notice that this doesn't say alternating, so be sure to do all one leg before you switch. Your next set of exercises is a giant set B1 through 3 for 2 sets. We're gonna start with a cross jack. You'll notice that the first exercise of each set generally gets your heart rate up, and that's what we're going for. Start with an extra wide stance, hands out to the side, and then cross everything over, just like a jumping jack. The difference here is we're gonna be firing the rear delts and also contracting the chest as we go in both directions, while working the inner and outer thighs that we warmed up in your Cossack squat. Next thing we're doing is a sweeping overhead push-up. Now this one's a little bit of a challenge, and you wanna see the side profile. You're gonna start in a pike position. So a pike position, the best that your mobility allows, is trying to make a pyramid with your butt being the very top. Now from this position, you're gonna do an overhead push-up. Now when your head gets almost to the floor, you're gonna sweep through, not touching the floor, and then push back into that pike position to where you feel that hamstring stretch. We're doing 10 of those. Once you're done with that, we're working on side kick throughs, so you're gonna want to stay down and go right into this. Your side kick through is in the top of your push-up or plank position. You're gonna lift one hand, kick through, be sure to straighten the entire leg out, core's engaged, I'm shaking, back down, alternate sides. Now that you're done with the giant set, you have one more exercise before the finisher. You'll see a -2 plank. What does that mean? We're gonna be removing 2 limbs from our plank position, and you're gonna hold that for 5 seconds per side 5 times. You're gonna increase that hold time by 5 seconds every round. It's in the notes, but be sure to come back to this video to double check to make sure you're doing it right. Here's what it looks like. Opposite hand, opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 1 rep. I'm gonna repeat that 4 more times and then go back to B1 and go through this again. When I get to B3 again, I'm then gonna increase that hold time by 5 seconds. So I'll be holding for 10 seconds for every one, 5 times. Make sense? I hope so. The last thing we have is a roll-up. This one's kind of fun. It's something you might have done as a kid. The goal of this is to not use your hands, but we understand if you find it difficult because, well, it is. So you're gonna be laying flat on the ground using whatever momentum you have to roll up without using your hands. Here's what it should look like. You can use your legs for momentum, hop up. Easier said than done, right? I agree. So if you need to plant, try to plant with one hand if need be. Here's what that would look like. And then back down. You're gonna do that for the reps listed, and then your workout's over. So that completes your workout for today. Be sure to click this button right here on top of me to subscribe. And to see more great videos like this, click here or here. Thanks.